Why not?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And you remember when LeBron first came back to Cleveland, there were some growing pains. Things didn't gel.
Yeah. Well past the growing pains. Correct shoes on.
Looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win, it's been a phenomenal stretch.
I want to go back to the road.
Could not be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has kind of captured the entire public's imagination, and the level of enthusiasm, man, is off the chart.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind.
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know. Expects to compete for championship every year. Hey, this is an interesting point in the season, Brent. You're in the middle of an 82-game schedule. Easy to lose focus. So that being said, how do coaches keep their guys mentally sharp, mentally prepared for each and every night?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Were you asking me something?
I was, Brent, and I'm not
that's the
asking
focus.
again.
Oh,
So hopefully you heard some.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I lost the tip.
That's one of the things, Kevin, I would say. Be creative with your practice scheduling. Maybe a couple more days off. You know, do something that's outside the norm so guys don't feel like it's the broken record portion of the season. I think some of the best coaches in our league keep it creative and light at this point in the year.
Allergens, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. That's starting 5 on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Rudy Gay is out there with Markkanen. And it's Chandler, then it's Payne, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard.
LeBron, such a good job at reading where the ball was coming
Actually, I didn't
off.
think I got that block.
Nobody wanting any piece of him down there.
Payne dishes to Gay. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
Come on, keep going down with it.
Here come the Cavaliers. James with the ball. And that one's good.
Keep going down the key, Gay.
Terrific when it comes to
I'll block you all night long. Come on.
for when his teammates are open and then when to deliver.
Chandler, the pass to Payne. Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I guess it wasn't Gay that kept doing it.
When he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
Love, good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I respect Kevin Love's ability in these pick and roll sets. Makes contact with the screen and then rolls right to the right spot.
Payne kicks to Chandler. Markkanen sets the pick for Holiday. LeBron grabs the miss.
A bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Here's Wells. score.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. You're in a great group.
Payne kicks to Markkanen. Here's the screen. Feeds to Gay. Chandler dishes
shit.
to Holiday. Another 3 for Chicago.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron outside. Here is Garbage Man. He's guarded by Chandler. No good from Garbage Man.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Gay kicks to Payne. Here's the pass to Markkanen. Chandler with the screen on Thomas. Payne passes to Chandler. The game
Oh, come on. Just clipped right through my arm.
First 2 points.
You can't afford to lose Chandler, especially in the pick and roll. If he works his way down there, he's good at rolling to the cup.
And here's Love for 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Love. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the pick. Payne dishes to Markkanen. The putback. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Cavaliers leading by 3. From the arc. The shot by Wells, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Payne's shot is good.
Gotta be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Garbage Man. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And here are the Bulls now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, terrific performance, really synced on both sides of the ball.
Particularly on offense, they mixed things up rather well. They scored on all 3 levels.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Missed inside.
The shooting numbers
Oh, I didn't pass the ball.
aren't there yet in the quarter.
From deep LeBron. Rebound for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very poor, their performance on the glass. And it wasn't the only reason they got blown out as badly as they did, but it was the biggest reason.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Garbage Man.
Oh.
That's what he does, Tyson Chandler, redirecting that one.
Payne gets a wide open look. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
And it's fair to say Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
Now here's Wells. He had a career game last time out. Look at after button. The shot's good from Garbage Man.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the offensive glass.
Here's Payne. It's a 3-point game. Gay kicks to Chandler. Gay against LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. Thomas is running. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Bulls.
And no doubt they relied upon that 3-point shot to provide a big chunk of their scoring. Now, that's been a trend in the modern NBA, and they took that philosophy and ran with it.
Here's Portis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 2 rebounds now in this one. The try by James.
I just don't ever want to take for granted the fact that LeBron James is simply one of the greatest basketball players that's ever played the game. Am I overstepping it? Not at all. He is just as complete as it gets.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Well, still,
geez,
Kevin,
LeBron.
sitting here courtside with you in that fine suit, It gets me excited that I have another chance to watch one of the greatest players to play in the NBA. LeBron James continues to dominate.
And Cleveland
guarding
making a
Portis
change
anymore.
here. Crowder's checked in. Out of bounds.
There we go.
Takes possession.
There you go.
Break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers number 1. The Bulls in second.
Every night is a battle on the boards when these two get together. I mean, they're both relentless on the offensive glass and work to create those second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's James. 9 points last game. Kicks to Crowder. They set the pick. But they'll get another chance. Garbage man, the pass to James. The dish to Thomas. Tries again, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nowhere position to take that shot.
Do you think LeBron James goes down as the most versatile player in
No, he's
NBA
definitely
history?
foul.
There's no doubt about it, Kevin. If you talk about a player that had the consistent dominance that LeBron James had in every facet of the game, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, it's been a remarkable run for him. And when he steps between those sidelines, there's really nothing that he cannot do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Wells. Miritic's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Guarantee you.
And the Cavs big 3.
Yeah, what's going on? Sit.
Number 1
Rose
overall
is
pick
waiting.
Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, they still think they made that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
Rose, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mirotic sets the screen for Holiday. Over to the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Cleveland leading by 10. Crowder with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Garbage man, the pass to Crowder. Smith kicks to Rose. To the inside. Garbage man.
Screw it. The guy left me. Give me the ball.
And if you check out the strategy, you can
Was
see
that a posterizer?
already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And again, it's Cleveland.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Bulls trail by 14. Dunn kicks to Portis. Bulls moving the ball around. Passes it to Mirotic. And it's Dunn in the corner. And that time, also a missed shot.
Oh,
Cleveland's
sorry,
gotten
Tristan.
just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Rose with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Garbage man, the pass to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And we're drawing
Tristan
fouls
Thompson,
like hell.
more of a center's game in a 6'9" frame, especially with the way small ball has gone. He has
Come on,
the
Tristan.
ability to hold his own down on the inside. That combination of long arms, strength, the quick jumping, and the willpower to dominate, that's put Tristan Thompson on the map.
That one misses. And for Thompson, the downside to playing him at center is he is not a big-time shot blocker.
Well, he does have good mobility in the pick and roll, Kevin, and he covers the smaller men on the switches. But you're right, as soon as you get around the rim, sometimes Tristan Thompson is not able to get vertical and challenge some shots out there.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal.
So I just get the 2
at this
points
point.
off of it.
I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And a chance to check out the numbers. They're done. He's putting up about 5 points a game, over 2.5 steals and 3 assists. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. They got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Ah, damn it, Tristan.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Oh, well.
Bulls shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far.
Yeah, no, you ain't going to win a game at
Dunn dishes to
29%.
Holiday. Over in the corner, Portis. He feeds it to Dunn. Here's the teardrop. Here's Mirotic. And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Smith kicks to Rose. Thompson outside. The pass to Garbage Man. The screen from Thompson. There's the screen. Here's Rose. That one doesn't go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
It's Crowder on the wing. It's good. The assist that
John
time
Jay.
from Smith. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Portis, the pass to Holiday. And Mirotic kicks to Portis to halt the run. Dunn shot's good.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Garbage Man. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Here's Dunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Mirotic. Down low. Crowder with the steal. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody.
There we go, baby. There we go.
Dunked by Rose.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor,
Sure, I'm going to sit as soon as the quarter's end.
in the blink of an eye.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that
Oh.
opportunity. There's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I don't know why I don't have the ability to skip that anymore.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not gonna get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor.
Chandler is one
Wow.
of the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Go!
It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway.
A little bit of pick
Now
and
the
roll.
Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
I tell you what,
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
say.
first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Their efforts have been rewarded here after winning the battle over second chance points has them ahead on the scoreboard.
We got Rose. Thompson is out there with Jay Crowder. That's Garbage Man. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Count that one.
Flopping around like a dead fish over there.
Cavaliers leading by
Oh, I
22.
kept trying to block.
Okay, well, let's go down to David
I know he's
Aldridge.
gonna wait for me to come down.
Thanks, Kevin. Garbage man in the last game against the 76ers looked really strong. He ended up with 19 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
Here's Rose. The Bulls knocking down the three.
A little bit of Euro step. There you go, Derek.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brent, the last team you played for, the Houston Rockets. Your dad, your older brother John, also played for the Rockets. What's this connection between the city of Houston and the Berry family?
I've asked them that same question in Houston, and I even talked to Daryl Morey about putting a Berry graveyard across the street where it is that all three of us, our career had ended. I'd love to see a tombstone over there with Rick, John, and Brent.
Well, it'd be...
Maybe we'll add a few more to it, Kevin.
Ooh,
The
Derek.
way you played there, the way you played your career, and your family played, obviously you've set a standard in the league. But that was an interesting stop that you all were there at one time.
I think it's crazy that we all ended in Houston. That
Yeah,
was weird.
it is.
Okay.
It is.
3 careers ending with one
Isn't that something?
Ah,
Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Chandler. Had a hand on it. Hey, against James. That ball, big assist by Love.
oh, it counted as a block
6
shot.
points
All
for
right.
LeBron.
Just increasing.
I blocked it with my
advantage.
chest,
Right now,
but-
they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Chandler is screen. And here's Payne. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there. Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
There's a screen. Pass to garbage man. Slam goal and he draws the foul. Chance for another play at the free throw line. It's on Tyson Chandler.
We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Wells, he's checked in for Cleveland. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Derrick Rose. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 and 6. Time called here, the Bulls.
now I'm end up sitting.
And I like this time out. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
So you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Now, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Shammy Wells.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, true, not all layups, but he does get
Oh.
plenty of his points
Okay, my bad.
at the rim and on the attack. One-on-one, he can break down just about any defender in the league and find a way to get there. When he does get inside, he is a great finisher.
Now Payne, after the missed 3 from Shammy Wells. Now here's Payne.
Okay, switch.
Scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And they get it back. And again, no good by Chicago.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Get a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
And here is Dunn after the 3-pointer from Shammy Wells. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Gay with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. 5 on the clock. Over Love. No good from Gay. For Cleveland, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Oh!
That's how you attack.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Markkanen fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. That free throw good from Markkanen. Hey, Brett, we've seen a number of super teams created via free agency or trade. Do you think that's good for the league?
I think it's great for the league. I think it's awesome to see some of the great players play on the same court together and some of the chemistry that creates. But what's been interesting over the course of the last couple seasons, Kevin, is that we've had these young marquee players stepping up in environments and with organizations now
that worked.
that are
Still got the 3. I was hoping Shammy would have took it.
There are young players carrying their team to hopefully greater and greater heights that keep you interested in all 30 teams in the league.
And here is done after LeBron James hitting the 3.
Shit.
Dunn dishes to Chandler. It's deflected. They get it back. There's the feed to Dunn. Kicks to Markkanen. Back to Payne. Chandler is screened. Payne in the post. Goes up again. Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second cover.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here.
Hey, finally.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Almost halfway through the second quarter.
And so it's Cleveland.
I sapped the entire second half of the quarter and shit.
There's no
Nice.
catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Had a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin. Fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
You know, if they do, then I'll just make sure to keep the ball hopping around. I mean, we have so many great players on this team that if you give one of us too much attention, the other four will just eat you alive. You know, if they want to focus on me the rest of the way, then by all means, you know, I'll invite it. But, you know, I know my teammates have my back.
You got it going. Maybe your teammates can pick you up in a second. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. One-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Garbage Man.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability right now. He's just simply outworking the opponent.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Markkanen is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Payne, and it's Chandler, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Wells. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Back to Thomas. That ball's great assist by Love. Thomas got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly, that's the kind of possession, ending with an easy one right at the bucket that you love to get early on. Builds confidence for the entire team.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Garbage Man, the pass to Thomas. They set the pick. Off the pick. Rebound by the Bulls. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, way out of position.
Can't hit.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Left side, Love. 3-pointer. Payne grabs the board.
That's 1 for their first.
All right, sorry about that. I had a very important phone call I had to take.
First 4 to start the
Oh,
second.
shit. It's a horrible place to do that.
Markkanen sets the pick for Payne. He kicks it to Markkanen. Outside Holiday. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the off season, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
And as a player, Brent, what are those things that you did and LeBron does to speed recovery?
Well, cheeseburgers didn't help Kevin, but his workout regime...
Oh, come on!
The yoga, the hyperbaric chambers in there to calm his body
That was
down,
clean.
slow the blood flow, doing the things he does while at altitude, traveling on planes.
That was
It's quite
clean. I didn't
fascinating.
touch
Sounds
him.
like science fiction, but the fact of the matter is LeBron James does it to play at this level every night.
Rob me of the fucking block, you fucking rest.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
He's perfect from the line this time. Always a fun topic. If you could start a franchise with one guy, who would that be? And a big part of that debate, proven veteran versus young guy with massive upside.
How long is my contract as general manager, Kevin?
And let's say it's a 4-year deal right now.
Okay, I'm going to take the young guy with massive upside.
Me too.
Yeah, because if that pans out, my job's going to be 8 years with an extension, and you're hired.
Good. And guaranteed money.
And I'll find the veterans, Kevin, this is an honest point, that want to play with somebody like that. A young player that's drawing that much attention is going to make their jobs easier, and they're probably specialists
overran
in
it.
what they do, having been in the league that long. So the upside, I'll go with that.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Back to LeBron. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Angelica Garbage Man, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And of course, Lauri Markkanen. Just 2 spots up.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team, the foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop. That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Now, Wells, he's got 8. Love with the screen for Wells. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wells has got 10 points in the game.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull it as soon as the...
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room.
I expect pass it into the key with
Out
3
left
guys
to the
there.
wing. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Love, and it's good. 2 points.
And how about that
Good shot.
stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. 17-foot shot on the way. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 10 tonight with that last
Go,
one.
Isaiah.
Here's Payne. 5 points in the game.
Get out of here!
Both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Such a wide open look. 19 points for LeBron.
He's been on his A game seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
And here's Payne after LeBron James hitting the three. They set the screen. No good from Gay. For Cleveland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Markkanen. He has 7. Here's Chandler. It's deflected. Wells kicks to Thomas. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Dishes it to Gay. To end the run, Wells with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland again. In
Making it look pretty effortless right now. LeBron James in a rhythm.
Payne with it. 5 points in the game. Chandler outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Chandler's got 8 points.
Let him around me.
And you look at the Cavs coach, Tyronn Lue. Brent, what stands out to you?
Well, he's got confidence. I would tell you, Kevin, I'd have confidence too if that number 23 was suiting up for me every night. But he demands accountability. He demands a respect for the game. And this team has had a tremendous run in the early stages of Ty Lue's coaching career. And that paints a pretty good picture as to why the lead is as big as it is right now.
There's a good screen.
It was okay.
Gay against James. Gay outside. Here's Markkanen. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Hey, that's good.
And you like
And he knew I was coming over too. Did you see how high he released that?
And Thomas has it in the corner. Rebound by the Bulls. Chandler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shoots from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-6 run. And the dunk by Wells.
And you can't give Wells room to take off. He seizes any chance he gets to slam one home.
Payne dishes to Chandler. Over to the left wing. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Love. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 14 points for him.
Love is an accomplished mid-range shooter. He's someone you just can't let get comfortable at any point.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Thomas. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shoots over Wells. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket whistle.
That was a foul.
Point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Both teams will make substitutions. Brent, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways.
That was a foul.
Which do you think you were better,
Right
shooting
through.
off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch and shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeout.
And the Bulls making a change here. Alicio's checked in. Dunn passes to Portis. And Mirotic kicks to Gay. And he banks in the layup. Gay's got 12 points in just the second half.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
They get it back. Garbage man and a missed layup. And the Bulls, shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. And Mirotic kicks to Portis. Dunn passes to Felicio. Over Thompson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Extremely high working.
Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside Rose. Steps back and shoots. That's good on the jump shot. Rose has got 11 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They set the pick. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Mirotic, the screen. Here's Dunn, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And really, Dunn is sensational at reading the defense off of screens. Knows exactly where to be after the pick is set.
Gets it to fall, and the bucket from Garbage Man.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Mirotic. 6 points for him. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Come on, one more block. I got a quarter. One more block.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. And here's Rose. 11 points in the game.
They're like holding for last shot.
6 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Misses off the right iron. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
One more block. I'd like another triple-double. Because my points at this rate are going to drop.
And we're getting into
Oh, come on.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Garbage man out there was Zizic, and it's Smith. Then there's Derrick Rose. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Gay. J.R. Smith making his last shot. And Mirotic kicks to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now here's Rose.
Oh, come on.
The pass to Garbage Man. Osman, covered by Mirotic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Garbage Man. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Well, in this day and age, big men shoot more and more three-pointers, and he's fully capable of a triple.
Now here's Rose. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Cleveland.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And Mirotic kicks to Gay. Hey, Brent, in other sports, later draft picks often become all-star level players. That seems to be much more rare in the NBA. I think that is.
I'm not sure, Kevin, and there are a lot of great finds for NBA teams in the second round and even late into the second round as guys who make solid contributions not only to their team right away because they might be more mature players that are passed over because the young guys show potential. I think that the scouts do a great job of finding that rare talent. Maybe they're selected a little bit more early than they would be in previous drafts. There's much more information out there for GMs to get at.
Wide open look, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist.
That's right, he shoots.
Gay's got his third assist on the night.
I forgot my guy can.
Has already mastered the art of the bank shot. He loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the 76ers.
Got
Now here is Mirotic. He dishes it to Gay. Unloads from 13. Another miss by Gay. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Rose against Gay. Rose in the post. Here's Garbage Man, and he jams it with authority.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Markkanen. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
If they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Bulls making a switch here. That free throw good from Markkanen.
Just I'm a
Such
center
an adjustment
again.
for young players drafted into the
power
NBA,
forward.
managing money, being accountable to your teammates, to the many things that tug and pull on you. Brent, can the league do anything more to help them through this sometimes uncomfortable process?
I think the league does a great job,
Can play
Kevin,
down
of
to the key a
addressing
little
these
bit more.
things, not only the NBA, but certainly the Players Association in terms of educating the players. To me, Kevin, as an ex-player, though, the biggest responsibility falls on the veteran players of that team to take a young player under their wing, to watch what it is that they're doing socially, and to make sure that they set them up for success off the court.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. The kick out to Rose. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith drives in. Osmond. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Now, that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
And here are the Bulls now, after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Holiday dishes to Gay. They set the screen to the inside. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points.
That's okay.
And all those second
Got a
chance
triple-double.
points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Inside, here's Garbage Man. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
I don't know what my guy I don't know what Portis keeps doing, but I'll take
Brent,
it.
it's amazing how the three-point shot has evolved and how much it's being used. And some teams now almost entirely perimeter-based.
Oh, come on!
First thing out of their mouth, can you see a team and then a championship that way?
I saw teams win championships. That's the Warriors and the Cavs. If you look at what they did from the three-point line and the type of damage they did, Kevin, that absolutely was a huge reason why they were championship contenders. You could even look at teams that are qualifying for the playoffs as usually 6 or 7 teams that are in each conference. Of those 8, Kevin, are proficient three-point shooting teams.
Now here's Rose.
That works.
Sacrificing his body, Tristan Thompson.
I don't know what the hell Lopez was doing.
Solid screens.
Lopez a screen. Here's Kay. Another shot. Oh, good on the layup. Cleveland's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. Smith wide open. He fired. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Chicago's gone 2 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lopez a screen on Rose. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Wants to get it to Gay and does. 2 points. That one goes. Gay's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And when Gay hits a few early, you know he's feeling it. It's like seeing him find his rhythm on offense. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Oh, that was over the line. Come on now.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Garbage Man.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
And it's Smith penetrating. Good D by Lopez.
Man, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Markkanen, good.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see, fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Here is Garbage Man after the made shot from Larry Markkanen.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans, they've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Feeds to Gay. Markkanen passes to Gay. Lopez a screen. And again, it's Rudy Gay.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Outside Rose.
Take it. We'll hold. Points per game may go down a bit. Shouldn't be too much though. So I'm averaging about 30.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fit.
Affect my points per game. At least not enough.
Thank you, Kevin. Another triple-double tonight. So is this something you're planning to do all season?
You know, as often as I can. I feel like when I'm able to contribute in multiple ways, the team is better off. Of course, there's no way that I'm able to get numbers without the help of my guys. So, you know, all credit should be sent their way. I felt, you know, we played a strong game tonight.
Well, you all did, but you led the way, so congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
So with those
and that'll wrap it up, folks.
10 points,
So for David Aldridge,
potentially, I robbed them of 20 points. I know they got a couple offensive rebounds and scored off of
Thanking
it.
you for being with us. So long, everyone.
You know what? I'll take my triple-double. take it. I will take my triple-double. No media, no nothing. The hell? Just a triple-double. Where's my media coverage? That sucks.